Yana, Yasha, and delay or but Yana, GMT, and a man time. My insurance go ahead, program line up, and I say a 240. 240, I say a now we have the community, starting 9 when I say. But Metro best say the Como, Yamakasano, and said that I am Mosa. Somebody who see a K. Awa, the church at the film. But the rest is over one thing now because of the program now. The one you are bringing inside now, yes, starting, and I think I'm sure Yakasa and the Mauli, Peter. Mauli, Peter. Now, we are friend ABRO, the big mouth. The movie producer, and I'm signing national PRO, and the man producers at the one hand. We did a show, but not yet. Mungo Sema, and then Jimmy AKWAABA Magic Creative Industry Seminar, and you have a name. And I think an opportunity to every producer because the about office opportunity can see the president James Abuaji bring say and a 5-pack go bring an app and I said 5-pack bring the bit say AKWAABA Magic na can you jump movie na near the Akoko because I never come in here still now jump for Ghana the bit make you TV so but be working. This year we go to YouTuber. I tell the police to be able to meet. These are some of the things that you feel say AKWAABA for the brand. You feel say your biggest opportunity to be a producer. So one say who you be and my send me WhatsApp say you share them with Jesus. Omo mo dey number make I because e bi obi bisa. Dia ro ko no mse den. Enyi nyina na metin akai. But say wo ha e ya dey be kwa. And so be so kasa. Now officer will be fear. I think all recording voice. Now go feel no play back. I never go in there. And you I didn't say you me and said idea, but you might hungry Kakrana by 10 minutes time, then it's really not starting. You can't pay for a TV Mabana, almost some other business.
Say, Obia, wow, true, the other half of the CCMA and red, some others and yes, and pay. You be chassis. It's me, Mammy, and Sawa, na Mister, Upia went in one of my why am I? And I feel so, it may be a let us see a kind of BPR, this is history that we are making today. Ain't you know, Mestering, say one child, for you need away a backdrop this one, some way I am found for you. Now, ye, crazy, but it's not the education for that. I could hear my now, many times what I must say, so Upia sending red. Eddie Abishio has said, and we are looking a way said. 80, so not a crazy, you would travel with me, yet trading that the yes, I'm rabbits, nothing.
Now, nobody na come and the amount producers. Your opportunities are AKWAABA Magic. Say we football and I say World Cup basu. Went me on Kubia, I represent the anytime be a winner platform be as a producer. See you see AKWAABA Magic run out and say yes, it's good for you. We are actor now AKWAABA Magic. You show so ɛno ɛyɛ akonya kɛse nti platform kɛse si na ɔmo yɛ seminars ya na hia sɛ wɔyɛ producer wɔyɛ actor wɔyɛ ne ada bia yɛ content leader na at least ntimi hu deɛ ɔmo pɛ na wɔtumi amake sure so ayɛ deɛ ɔmo pɛ de ama wɔn nti it's a good sɛ AKWAABA Magic no so yɛyɛ de mu akoma wu nti na yɛ sɛ omaba na yeni umanya encounter to make sure so the end of the day you be yet the day akono na tena hoda because we to bring good content and na tena hoda nti no opportunities and let me share the share.
Nice one. That's it for your time on the Vamati. Me who PRO and welfare officer for 5 Park. Now he's a blogger. Me and it is saying 5 Park for here said mujina mokabum na moba anything.
They very camedasi na chia wa hwefo. I think the here wom kese say AKWAABA Magic for its equity a channel our channel so the ama movie producers work especially the tree movie no and then the page of money about this year no watch here procedures the first one a movie and idea you office you swatch your prayer platform beside we they are fighting radio domain Monday about so good in the community no idea you say every member be be
One association no mo bo bi amanie kwan be na mo fa so e ma information ko ya na ho say nipa be briaba. How were you able to do it to get all your members here?
Yeah, that is the work of the PRO because on say your national platform and with a national platform we PRO one of sacred welfare so the BC ayaba so bi na mu kura me massive. It's your national platform there too. So I think for the past 3 weeks, every blessed they say make sure say even a nana pay my NBS say 5 times. Say the bear say no AKWAABA platforms and the oba and I think you have because members say when you be and I wish you be say what to say and then your program now intimate me say all our members are aware but I say yeah makuma sintino and cranfona dey dey yes and come hold on but if you say me no dey cook and then the wife so show us communication dey equity my part.
Thank you very much, my brother Mauli ABRO, PRO and welfare officer for 5.
Yeah, boss. That's my former president and the strongest president so far in 5 Park.
I welcome you today.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm
doing this wonderful thing for you guys. Again, I work at Ghana.
Oh, I'm working to say they should expect more because this is a great platform, this is a great opportunity. That is why I say you be explosive near your work. So I think that the industry has gone through a lot of transitions, a move from cinema, but when nightlife left, system, people stopped going to the cinema halls. Cinema halls were turned into shopping malls and church halls. Then the sale of
CDs.
VHS, largely we sold on that platform. BCD. Between like I said, let's go to and then later we have the replicating companies, ARN, SKD, Accra Sounds, and then decoders by Nian Suda. I said decoders about to take you over from Dex into FED Dex Fever, MFA. Decoders are keeping me about BCD, DVD. The industry needs to, unfortunately, the industry took a nosedive for some time, and then now we are seeing this wonderful opportunity. digital platform, AKWAABA, how you beat me, producing your works. I think it's a dream come true. It's a great opportunity. We should all welcome it, embrace it, and pray. Say, AKWAABA channel, Abusia, AKWAABA Magic, they stay. And now you know, so you take over. Kuma Wood, you know, bet me I may go. Send a bear as a platform to my producers and ya baby. Actually, I do almost so bet me. And we are talking foreign currency here, so I think say it really works. A yefe, it took us one.
We need dollars.
Dollars. And also my international exposure.
Sure.
Now one week we are do so our works will break more bounds beyond where we are. DSTV here. It's encouraging DSTV to become bigger than they can imagine they can be. Wow. In science here.
Okay.
We should work hard at it.
Papa. I'm for retirement. What is happening? Because young could 47. Mobile play roles. Just say a young penny for roles. Let me put it that way. But to say who say a painting kwala play roles. Meanwhile, you are there. You are have the grey hair. And then I'm gonna ban say you who be especially when they beautiful wifey. That's a my ninja. I will screen it to be what is happening.
Yeah, got 25 years.
He married
Next year, 98. Very. I think say the industry is such that. Ebi member page, ebi do maybe no on phone, maybe no so yamakwa, maybe no so page. That's how it is. When we get to a level where we blend
Together.
That is how it is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Macaulay Culkin, he did Home Alone.
Sure.
What you say? Mel Gibson.
Productions.
Actually, they went into hibernation and started producing.
Yeah.
Into a plan is as well when you know empire. But man, they be sana. You thought they be a Timmy pa. Into open bench in suka class now observe here. I say football. Okay, match now here, but now Uba Baka, you come with fresh ideas. Into maybe Timaka say we are bouncing back. We are coming back, and there are a lot of things out there. I beat me, great opportunities. Because as for TV, there, well, give me airtime. I said, it's a very big platform. You may put content to all bits media talk.
Sure. Wifey, as an Abacon can be catch it massive way. Yet you won't catch it.
Some of us, when they say, now on Kalai, some of us took a break to take care of the children and all that. To see, I don't know
nice.
We are back.
Sure.
We are bouncing back.
Sure.
And I would say opportunities is also so back.
Okay.
Also after for some time, no, Nanyama acquired say I slow and I'm we be behind, different ways to say DSTV. There can't see I am sure said there are so many opportunities out there to see the efforts as actors, actresses, producers. We are coming back together to see how we can lift up the industry once more. TV and say yes, we'll be back with more of him.
Okay, is it what has kept you guys always intact? The people who be a woman, because celebrities are wearing in Pimpy, among for 10 years. Again, I secret for the two of you to always be together. Maybe a for share. Na akwayeshia dia momo no mo suitimi tim dia boa amoma ware akoso because now divorce and they are ware be brain na akoso. I want the koko dey test every time you are intact. What is the secret?
First of all, me like say keseni ya do. Without him, you can't get far. What I say, as human beings, we have differences here and there. But if you make him the center of your marriage now, say in terms of Bibiana, I think that you can go, beyond that. Most of the time, we share now. You want to compare with Obi, Nissan, why failure? na wako misleading. For all you know, me who are actually now for this no you better say we there no. We go inside that no say the problems e wo.
And then before we say videos them can say oh I've forgotten the
adage,
but I think
that you should be content with what you have. Now the piano prayers.
Uti pupua.
Yes,
that's what I wanted to say.
It's basically no. Kesiano, the guidance, and one casa effort would the bet put it into marriage. As I say.
Why are dear? Why are dear? Papa. We want to see more of you. We want to see more of Hosby too because more Ghana. Ghana celebrating more pa. Na Marco, Hosby from.
All right.
Amen. Trust right bompire. Etapa bompire na wasi wadum ade adum ye enne anopai na wasi. Se urade wakan yaka atiasefo ho. Urade ye da ye ne ansori a kini obi abusa re. Kele ki adane ofo. Wo my contract ma da obi ho kete mo je di mo fusane. We na chese urade wo ne ye diniye. Bompire judgment na shemsa. Urade wo dwumadie urade mo himemanye. Ni ebeka yebesusu nyadia ebetimi aboa mo wahimi akonkan. Bompire jawo bibia shemsa. Omo ba ebi mo shemsa. Se urade mo meduro sudwemu na dwumadie atimi ayefe. Na yekam na yede na yedi ayeyi ne kan from on. That was it. Automatic. Amen.
That's it for miracle. That's yeah, pro papa. I mean, shout the dream. And I bet you a nickname is so far what you say. Yeah, that's it. And preference for your dream. Like I said, may introduce me a family. It's true. What kind of home what had say so? It's a fatter. Say, you better be ready. Name will mess stress and me ask me to hear make us say. We treated the baby and I say, I put up a crowd and chairman. Because why I am sure say, Manobepa. Your friend Gladys will say already. May Juma AKWAABA Magic, any AKWAABA Magic Ebusian so. A war multi-choice and DSTV and OTV. So now, maybe Penny and Mida Homa Apostle friend marketing and PR. Yet by a Casado Swa, which I said the room say, which may be back on 10 years for the rules. Sabain and no Ekma and a name. Now, and I pay which now I said driver, which in program, yeah, hadn't said. Now, how we now, and I'm going to say, you can't feel the Yanafi, Yajaho, one and yes, and I can't tell who we answer at the fearful. Yet, if ye, Yanafi, I won't want my kind here, the only minister here, or Kaya Wintin, or also you fear me, it's not me. It's near the kind of Freya Nana Yao, a quote, Ari, or two for him, an entertainment critic. The pastor or had on my wave. Nana, Nana, that's also my feet. I will edit you one. Now, that's my name. That's it. Oh, because sorry, that's a fine home. One son of Pastor, yes, and yet, one not to fear Bonsie or yet a chima for him, yeah, Papa, I would hear any more pie, Mr. Samonia Mitchell, Miracle Films. And yes, I ye president or that ye association, no, air film producers, I know, Ora James, Awaji, also Or you the PR then now, PR also maybe so the Wabeka Sabu Crada, it's a PR. Now, yes, time what Mr. Perkuchu Messi or a producer director. Matilda Harris, what I kind of want to pay film producer actress. Yes, I'm near Joseph Mensah, our musician, science film producer. Mr. Kenneth Opoku Amponsa, and also every cultural center, and what kind of want to pay. That's the and yeah, 1 year, Casta, yeah, mammy, or Henry Messi, as see do Ajiman Bedutia, also on a pay what X-ray, attitude for the baby, saying about what had I moved here, no interest of attitude. We hey, Doctor or Henry Messi, as see do Ajiman Bedutia. Yeah. You she am Hana be the woman. I just with Miss Ramon and some more. Your face
Anyano, my mom now, Papa. Madam was very message said, Miss Ramon, a whole frying, you know, my address and my debate. ABRO Kaka, Ebefra. I'll use the opportunity to say thank you for honoring our invitation. It means a lot to us. Let me use the opportunity to introduce key people that we've brought with us from the Africa business. I'll introduce my boss, Dr. Busola Tejumona. Busola is head of executive head of content West Africa. It's AKWAABA Magic in the Africa Magic channels in Aina pending. If you are looking for me, don't find me, please. Anna, with Busola is also Victor, please. Victor Sanchez, Victor is head of production for West Africa. So, yeah, channels in both Africa Magic and AKWAABA Magic, the head of production in producers. When you are looking for me, you don't find me, look for Victor. Okay, thank you. In addition to Victor, we came with my brother Jebo Bature. Jebo is part of a key member of the media operations team. It is a modern content never more Juma and Sana about on air. Papa we lay down. It's or Baba be church. Panya here. It's the time you corporate bar or Baba church and standards are everything. Papa you be able to. Thank you, Jabo. And then last but not the least, I will introduce Notlunga. Knox. Please stand and give us a she is in charge of marketing from the Gladys boss. What you for South Africa. When you are looking for anybody concerning marketing, she's here. She will handle that. Thank you so much. Remember because it's a miracle. I'll make this very short. I welcome you all once again. The purpose of this seminar is purely based on engagement. We will not pretend that we know all. We are here to listen to you. We want to know what the issues are. I feel my arm is
I'm out for here. For the sake of those of us who do not speak the Ghanaian language, as my brother said earlier on camp, we'll do a fusion. We'll mix the language so that our Niger and South African brothers and sisters can also decode what you're saying. Is that fair? Okay. So I would want to stand on the existing protocol to make my small statement. I bring you greetings from the Minister of Tourism and Agriculture, Honorable AKWAABA Mohammed. He's busy in Accra now, launching December in GH, and so he asked me to step in for him this morning. It is good we are here, especially when I see some of my comrades. If you be a feel radio here, be or said or film, and I'm more kind of saying, see the track where you be a if you be in a if you any video with the end of the 7 million idea. Now, sound commonly. So thanks to DSTV and GoTV for this engagement. I think it is apt, it has come at the right time. It's good that this is about happening. This industry is very important to the whole world. It's not just Ghana, because it creates jobs, it brings in revenue, pay the taxes, governments make money. This is how you also tell the world who you are through pictures, motion pictures, and so it's a very important industry. Kumawood, especially. When you have Kumawood fan, I need to know, I've always defended Kumawood. And you're praying, and I'm going to be nothing. Yes, I don't know. Now, Nimijin be said the industry. The title said, or for said, oh, Kumawood is no more. Nimijin. Because, immediate trend. Now, what we call Kumawood today, near friend Kumawood now. I call Fom Kaka. More model here. I'm going to 7 count. More now show industry. Now now. Emma, if you really know. And so, my auntie sees one year sick for Marcia, can be a filmmakers. Emma music for cry, Bishop T. Near Papa Thomas. I said the music and not. I should say, but they fell. We really need what you want to know because as a poor Gigra, more money, Sikabe. Now, ABRO to see more baby. It's more multinational. Now, more solutions. How we can make this industry better. I can only suggest that. Let's think through it again with innovation. Partnerships. Instead of thinking that I can do it alone. Film is too expensive to think individual. And so let's begin to think partnership. Let's begin to think mergers. Miracle Films and Paul G. Put your money together and begin to think how you can compete with Telemundo, Televisa, instead of the one-man show that we've done over the years. Strategies. If we keep doing the same things and they are not working, I think the only constant thing in life is change. So let's begin to think of something different. Film has always been global. film nye product asɛbe ɛsɛ oyɛ de yɛma Kumasi ɛne yɛma akamfo the whole world yɛ na mahe nti obi yɛ Hollywood obi yɛ Bollywood Nollywood na ɔno target TV ase nyinaa na ɔde target just akamfo yeah.
Dr. Kusola. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here today. Thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedules. I know everyone's really busy, but you found it important to be here today. I'll keep it very short, and I stand on all protocols already observed. Thank you very much, sir. You really touched on a lot of the points that are very important and the reason why we're here today. Today is not for many speeches. We're here to hear from you. We're here for a collaboration. We're here to work with the Kuma wood industry. You already have beautiful stories that I know that the world is waiting for. But without the right people, without the right structure, without the right processes, the stories will remain here. We don't want the stories to remain here. We want the stories to be told to the rest of Africa and then to a global audience. I believe that the next frontier of storytelling is going to come from Ghana. And we are here. And I know my Nigerian colleagues are like, what are you talking about? But it's the truth. It is the truth. There are so many cultural stories here. I mean, there's our perfect funeral that we just produced. And just watching it and seeing the culture of funerals is amazing. And but these are things that no one knows. So it feels like we're winking at a woman in the dark. We're winking and we're not portraying and really amplifying what is happening here. So we are here. One, as you know, we launched AKWAABA Magic channel last year, May. It is fast becoming the home of premium entertainment in Ghana. But in line with our hyper-local strategy, and when I say hyper-local, I mean going deep into the communities. So there's Ghana as a whole, and that's very generic. But there's going into the different tribes, into the different communities, and telling the stories from there. And no one can tell your stories better than you. So we're not here to say, oh, we're trying to tell your stories. No, we are only here to amplify the great work that you're already doing. In May this year, just to further entrench our hyperlocal strategy, in May this year we launched AKWAABA Magic ABRO. And it's just coming out of Ghana, to reflect the true culture of Ghana. Today, we are here to tell you about the opportunities that exist. We have created 2 channels. I'm counting. And I've said I'm counting because last year we had just 1 channel. And in 1 year we've launched the second one. In 2-3 years, we can launch more. But we need to see the pipeline of the content that is available. We need to be able to say, look, we've gone to Kuma Wood and this is the content that's coming out of it. We've gone to Accra and this is the content that's coming out from it. Right? So we have 2 channels and counting. We're here to break down barriers. I know that people have a lot of questions. I know you have a lot of questions. You want to understand how we work, why we do what we do. Are we just trying to put content on air? No, we're not. As much as the customer is our end goal, everything we all do, everyone in this room, everything we do is for the customer. It's for that one person who would watch your content or who would renew their subscription for DSTV to watch your content. So at the end of the day, it is a symbiotic relationship that we have. So we thought it was very important for us today to hear from you, to hear of what some of the challenges that you're facing, to learn from some of your successes, to celebrate some of your wins, and then forge a way to better compete, 1 in Africa and 2 to the global audience. Like I mentioned, we are here, 1, for the right people, and I believe that we have the right people here in this room. As I close, I'm just saying, join us as we show the authentic stories coming out of Kumasi. Thank you. Yes, yeah, no, so I'm Pepper, so I dream. Yes, say, you friend, Union, but answer na be friend. Me pesa me bɔ ne tɔfa ne Dr. Busola ɛkan ne ɔpa kyerɛ ne sɛ bia kawaso kakra ne ɔpa kyerɛ ne sɛ ɛkɔmɔdie a yɛdi ɛyɛ AKWAABA Magic ɛne AKWAABA Magic abus.
That is what I said. Edi kan no yɛ de aseda ɛbɛmɛ yɛkɔ. For the next 3 days, 14th, 15th, and 16th, I started with Kumasi. Ochina 15th, and then I did here 16th, and that was over Accra. And this conversation has a history, or the meeting of today has a history. It began in May 2022, when AKWAABA Magic celebrated its first anniversary and took the advantage to launch the AKWAABA Magician. It was a Sunday at Labadi Beach Hotel in Accra. And the Adiachi Mene Ura Kennedy Denchi, our in charge of AKWAABA Magic and AKWAABA Magician. We met to discuss how the industry can take advantage of the opportunities that they have created. And we've kept on discussing issues until finally a date was set for this seminar. The importance of the seminar is there is a lot of misconception out there. And actually it is happening. Some people have appointed themselves as the agent of DSTV, Multi-Choice, AKWAABA Magic, and AKWAABA Magician. Without them, which you would have never seen, your content can never hit their school. But it is never the case. So today, they are here to tell us what it is. And we are also here to ask them what is it about. So today is a great opportunity. Let me thank Mr. Kennedy Denchi Apa. He's been a very good friend and a very good colleague. Then Ms. Gladys Ose Oredu, since last week that he came to Kumasi. We've been working together, and I can see he's a gem. She's a good asset for the industry. Then our next time we go to the Multi-Choice team, Multi-Choice Ghana, DSTV, the AKWAABA Magic team. I would say, let us prepare our minds, be ready. Let's listen attentively to whatever they are coming to tell us. Because there is an account addict that Bosuma will know better and a children that they are ready to do business with us. But before we can take full advantage of what they have for us, they have to tell us what they are looking for. More often than not, we do the production and send to certain platforms, only to be told that it could have been done the other way for us to accept. But the cost has already been incurred. What do we do? To avoid that, let's listen to them. What are they expecting from us? If you are not clear, please ask questions. If you have a suggestion, give. If you have an opinion, give. Once your opinion or your suggestion is accepted, it means you are on the right path. I don't think by going that tangent, if you use it to produce any content, it will be rejected. It will be accepted. So let us take this opportunity to get ourselves ready. Like our Honorable Minister said, the world is changing, and we cannot refuse to change. If we don't change, change will change us. It will change us for us to become obsolete. You become to say you see the Say who from VIP basa. You first see the video. On the pen drive. Na still I want to hop. Bon pa say. You interest. Must be. The master said, change the snare ball. You're ready. Now you're embracing. Now, Mother, 5-pack, I say, for the opportunity they have given to the industry. Because 5-pack over the years has shown leadership. I got the opportunity to have this discussion to give birth to today's program because of 5-pack and other stakeholders, especially Ghana Actors Guild and the Crew Association. So if you are a crew member, you are an actor and you are here, count yourself blessed. Today you are an actor. Tomorrow you can become a producer. I remember before the lockdown, Dr. Laiki, in the industry we were calling him Nene. He was always a fetish priest. Then the lockdown came, COVID and the lockdown. Then he transformed to become Dr. Laiki. He's known all over the world now. Now he's producing content. So if you are here and you are not a producer or a director, you may not know what will happen tomorrow. So take full advantage of the opportunity, the opportunity created and become whoever you want to become. Honorable Minister, we thank you. You've always been there for us. You are more like, I don't know whether it's because you were a partition. You are always with us. On the day that the program was, the first anniversary was like, he was there. Thank you so much. I welcome everybody. Take your notes, your notepads and pens. If you have any device that can record, please record so that at your leisure time you can play back and listen to everything that was said. Thank you very much.
Jackson, 80. What in your hair say, Empo no one has to be in front of any moment in a ha. Over to 2 years and name what a kind. Now I come. 80. I am the sister pardon so. What a kind. 80 moment fast and work a steer pa. And call my yen and answer rebel 1 the second. Or not an oil stuff check. It's so. Max Medina natural he, now famous afraid yen and maybe your kind of one. Or what industry, you know, some pretty cracker. It's beginning no one found 2 years in me. Now treachery. Or hat and a pay, never saw the cancer of a crack. Say, yes, it's a movie and a shell for Monassi. It was so bien your ha. Say, Bear said, walk as I said, wow, you can also say the other kind of want to say, you know, and yet Casasake, a big command, a certain direction. 80 Miss Remo, anything. You better want to friend and I are or 2 for us to hear our science entertainment critic. No other man is a fuck a crabby old media.
Actually, in my own AKWAABA, the mom watches also. And then, I needed that. Can see it. Film industry. Na minister Kasama say about the right time. Me say a long bed. And so your brother dey say better late than never. Because siniduma no sha ase no na efo kan no. Na o san kan. Ye hwe bre na ekọ no, ye tu hu bika. But now I say you relax it in a comfort zone. Na ye no, ye ni je ho. That's not if you are so big and die. It's anybody also no. Na I say ya catchy. And so you know you know my trans no. And then the about them. It's medical that 5-pack and 24 hours. Ewo anamo a umatuno. Nipa ya there osai na multi choice for so. Now you accepted them
and you welcome them. And today we are having the discussion. I believe it is a call in the right direction. And as stakeholders that we are here, let us embrace this opportunity and let's discuss thoroughly the things that we need to put together to make our industry a successful one. We are not going back to the olden days again. Now it's forward and backwards never. And the take opportunity na yenye na yeye na susu no yenya nkasa ye ho susu no e was say bibia itu ye ho susu fo. It's saying everything is about content. Na president you been speakers with an in the deputy minister say you say China need to have the pattern. And it is true, we may not believe.
You were in way in Tema, we Dawson, the castle beyond the side of it, but we have to say what the telltales no. Ya far in your media, or media dancing a penny train. If you say a Moya ABD, or much sachet, I hear Mamma. 18 or much yet to sell pepper so, or much my PSC so. Na a true Subia, na fee, you will send me a day to tears so ever twaffa. 80 Sammy. And my bias because I am to the referee say, make my paying for me, $10 and speak a castle Betty CD. I now once I know I could not say, the Bible is not here. You can't see that catcher was a madam. She was insulting all of you. So I'm talking about non-Susuma Victor. I'm just saying that we have some people among us who have tried out the conversation we are going to have today. They have experimented and it is working for them. So we would want them to, as way of testimony, speak to it and just let everybody understand how it is working for them so they can also take advantage. And so that's basically what I'm saying. So, and I pay mystery. See, I didn't say, but sharing me out the kind. I a friend of Matilda, Asari, Yay, Jima, was the same, or yet actress or producer. What's right,
That's it. Honorable Minister, AKWAABA, Nana no Busiafo Abuha. Mijina ha na media dance kakra bi afa ene dwumadie AKWAABA Magic ene ye enkomo mu ne ye betwetwe. Me pamocho dodo na ne se me produce content ema TV stations. Na menya kwanya ehia colleague bi a ode Ken a number a mammy. Na my appointment any Ken ekushia within a week, you know. My friend or Jimmy so be any problem, mammy. And mammy in a quiet meeting. The meeting me, you know, or church me, and why am you ever so I meet me and my own content because I'm here content. And check, I know how we breathe. Na esa se na me so me content na e ready nti no o cheche me akwan ni na me ba be fire na me de boy within the shortest time no omo eje adwuma no ankoye agent asem bia say we see on agent na omo screening adwuma no omo screening we ye omo register content na very soon ya omo baba biji ewo AKWAABA Magic. Me testify. Me one of your own. There's no way say Baba Bejina has said me Baba deceive mo. Ma swashe na me who say a ye be boy ni na. And no way a great opportunity. I met stress will be over bia. Me na sumona di o be ka bia etie na ebe boy san say ye ni adwuma bia ye apart from adwuma we. Me da wase.
And today, and I say I share the castle make my a man, you encounter or share with you because Yatete say agents be everybody from chance or owner Yasma, AKWAABA Magic Asma on say, oh, major content. Maybe if we share heights, no authority to say, any agents be already here. And it's never matter that they can say, well, agents be a mining chain. Adamfo and a man number, and all the buy and check. Boom is show no. It's who had also a content high. By the time maybe free hand and the boom may be out of the fire. Agents get me baby, it's medal and register. Now I must know agent or no, I try a year to mamma. It's better so so I cancer for a cry. If you say, oh, commodity, you will feel it, common near be as of Yashana, I thought some ye. Obia the question I'm deciding an idea, okay, watch a mouth. Or can't an pet now he said, and also with me as now, now started to papa, said, me idea. Mean China, I said in your tone, do what you are, or no apple door. Now, you start or so only the ending and yachty. Nedro the old baby yamma. 18 and the empenisa. Yet say we, Yawaya was so shy, yaman, and I can say. 80 mestre say, you were signing symbol, and mommy, Mamma said, mechanism, cover for me, say, you are very kind, and then you can say, but I said, my chimney. It is a yana, remind me, I will be with the broker. So, you, and then I said, more, we are ye, aha, why ye, no someone a back come up, but your dogs is a say, the woman who made this one. Now, and the shame crying. It's my tribe up on shame, Mamma. Yeah, Evander Kamiajiman, or also a cinematographer and a producer, or my training, experience, and now any appendix called Linia industry. But any association, free and one to say, you never read this time I just to say, I was yes, society. It's a symbol being from my Evander.
Agent Evander Kwame.
Good morning to everyone. And I'm on the for show. I am a queen and a young friend say, my God, say, for cinema people now and a 27 make us be experience. The fun said, don't we need a partner? We started free. Must as P. Okay, we pay Muse actor. And the coordination via we are the banana make it. Miss Manitis, you know. And I'm saying, my brain, maybe I come to see. So the way I come and they call me, maybe I'm not seeing. And if you do that now, Mr. Naviche, I see you wonder a bit my P, Mr. Patchwine. And you will come. You man, a naturally issue to I say, well, when you show up, P free sets. Then perceive P because if there's some ready a personal, it's even the camera manager, or to the camera, not find a tripod. And a director say, oh, nephew P. And the camera is, oh, I'm a camera assistant. And I'm far tripod. They are one a lead to camera assistant. Then if you are more sentences, you are the 1 day 205. And miracle, Mr. Yamiche, Yamishan will be, or see one of your so connected. Now, waiting, now to watch high. Saturday night, I'm here, and I'm reportings. It's your kind of son, I'm so key, and your mammy for Aquina. Aquina, I'm a fossil beer, and Opacusia, cinematography in book 4. I was a and I'm a child in Yadish. And I'm Cusia, I didn't know field in the son. We call Naftino. It wasn't different, but we would meet him say, okay, we are white balancer. I said, yes. But I didn't know, say, if you are white balance, you want to see the true color of what you are feeling. But now, when you feel the same, white balance, over out of a white balance, over in a white balance. The school of Boami, people, I mean, meaning to whatever I was doing. Fast forward. The movie I'm shooting here, it was my first movie I'm directed as a director and DOP as Santoa. Satana AKWAABA Magic in Ambai. But I was able to sell it to Showmax then. And that's where DSTV. And to DSTV, AKWAABA Magic Ebar, I was able to also sell it to AKWAABA Magic. Why? Because movie was good in quality. The quality of film, first picture quality, second sound. Again, picture, quality, and yet colors never mind quality. No, film no said you say your terms and your techniques for shooting every film. Music video ni bia intimi twa film. But film person bia be to music video. Because techniques in film is different from music video. And yet offer camera say you not see there, you know okay. And those aspects ni na mess. Ebra ye ba be to na pay. Yen bi woni ye pa techniques in film shooting are very important. And yet careful once you be across imaginary line. You know why? Because there was issue. Said you and any school one is so called YouTuber, maybe I want to see they are quick with the maker short experience via me encounter. Now, Salam Ephraim for a movie. Now there was new camera, Black Magic or SAP. Big one, I feel another system. So friends was even then, who bet you use that camera? Oh, boss, why not? And see, we could do settings first in Google. And I'm checking camera to say, film football field. Extra line you true, maybe could be true. But I'll be aware, maybe you didn't know about question is different from other cameras. If let's say you as a DOP, you also check and say, okay, ISO, or only ISO no ewaha, or non aperture ewaha. And till we call Google fast and I'm going for the camera, no, I'm instant now I'm set the camera and start shooting. To where anything be say, it was my first time using that camera. Kakra me kame ma me kasa me kasa me kebe wa. E ma me kasa wa press na mo. E wa press me se mo ye ni nko techniques no are very important. How to na me that to as atom other platforms. Because of our Vision 2019 and the awards was for 5 awards. Best director, best cinema, and the 5 awards were not Nigeria Abuja. Kumasi artists. Bibi be was Netflix for me 4 times. And the crowd man turn say once any popular on its origin because now me premiere or Ghana. And woman movie now or check about woman movie. But they love the movie. Why? Because techniques no a meeting standard now. Film techniques a across the world a pet. You need say me check kuma would do it, you know. I was saying movie a because you kuma would know. Because are very important. Only to YouTube question 1,000 years to come, which for move na from a different platform. Ah, no need of more sikakese. To Miss Ramo, never manuasi, Oma Yenimko techniques now.
Dr. Agents need. Wakashre, it's Waha, now in Chabubia, Charlie, Padia, now in so baby out of the book. On Netflix, but also on Netflix on bounce. Yeah, show my same bounce. AKWAABA Magic, yeah, bounce on because you're a fro. Yeah, the say any popular. Yeah, chance a very popular and say actually daily. Yeah, popular to Charlie, if I pray. And I'm with the trade one cry. Now, I mean, cost Nana overrepresenting Nana Sari Bay, what the second. So, Nana Henny, the shame in the Nuko, but all now representing Nana Sari Bay, what the second, and Mr. My way papa. And I'm uncanny to him warm, and yes, she must have a back. Nana Ofori. Trench Kuma. Na we here me ba be sia ya ko ba be sa bo ki ba cho me din ye na na ofori twen kuma ya la sa bo ya la so so be ka ya one thing your peace and love production also we temper and pay there's some my way peace and love production
peace and love
mo say uni hana also you we na say and you you ready can for them so and na papa mi sa me share no pa obi o dem we bia so ni say din me pa mo man say mo nya so ko say wa industry no pa wa ye be ka say he accept his quota 18 no and some pockets ye pa ye be ma ye ra Idi Koko, on the then I was saying, yes, I also they almost see a producer director waiting. And I attend hands to your son was being Mammy Penny or by man, Louisa Eddie Craft. If I shall 16 years, yeah, my music at crazy. I could try out a crazy to do all by 10 breakfast power, yes, much. It's best to say, yes, sorry. Commander, Yakoba, the other bomb, when you get you, Nafi, Yabon, Commander, Mama Chechen. It's no, Yama used to crack. Oka won't throw the apostro, own register, or register, won't have it actually. Not pay, yeah, you're better off. Wait, the rest say, you're better for just 10 minutes. And just
Medasi, Messi Subio, number Gladys Eddie Tujan, Miami number 026, Miami number. Me Pacho, Unti Biasia, Fred. Okay, before Cassie said, we come away to my head in power. Now, so, you may have thought to you. In say national call into no. O friend I said, "Ma'am, fat me money how me throw back." Omo me a sign of her. We be here dance here. O de be the 2 men in. And our friend na ma'am fat the San Fro. Say, o friend, it's not say ni pano e do sunti. Mesre say ye put into our friend work na me do good mama titi if you say we na obia pe solution enya fi na ye ba be ye en komo tintin bia ye aduma ne huntia ebi wa ha mu na mu ye mebusuafo if you say Muniba me ho. Say if you are not there, AKWAABA Magic is basically irrelevant. This is the reason why I'm going to share with you. You need to have your vision and your strategy going forward. Now, I'm born a tough one. It's say in common, your bahasi, yeah, who here pan any dear me. Now, Mr. Sisubia said, AKWAABA Magic and one platform. I organize this year. We shall see now the back. Now, any would be in common. It's your car. Your revenue share. On here, what would be my dance? We need to be so get on be free. In community, you are when you need be and only AKWAABA Magic be here. Abia, open solution or channel. If you say you want to see a big call, you could soon need this cancer. Now, back, you want to talk functional say, this is the way forward. Enti, ye kind, make sure AKWAABA Magic, why you first why digital content about a platform also. There are basically two ways. You need for about licensing about so your friend commission. Licensing is say we produce and now we try to sing. We do sika, we do BPA, now they are back. You have license na ye our channels. A licensing usually your licensing agreement for inferior. If you back on the kind and say, but so many and say the kind, you're not saying need discuss it. Near G2 6 months to 1 year, exclusive to the platforms. Near Chiaka. Gladys can see me. Message yeah, appointee agent, yeah. And I'm a devil number now to take Bibiasia friend, Nadim Chichi. Matilda, I be here dancing. No office, and no friends also. It's as simple as Oba, not say the other buyer. It meets our standards. You're paying him to man. Even Pope saying meet here, you're quite a fast way a church. But, and then, because we are, my colleagues are by me so no more about church. Ni na yate. It's necessary. Say, as in the sebi wo hono ma, bisa. If you say nyansa de ni ba ko fuchi. It's two ways I read content about a platform. So, say, what you see me now the bar, you will discuss it. The license agreement, the sign here, and one. That is for the license. And for commissioning, the idea that they were better to do. And he said, since I launched AKWAABA Magic Commission, yeah, the content of AKWAABA Magic so I dada and ye will. Then, Mijinaha, me walk. The blessing of the boss, Dr. Busola, and the entire management now say, Afi ayeba bi simo, yeba bi ye ni esikuma wodi industry so. Yini yate. Say, AKWAABA Magic for the and cry for the and yellow prayer. Me am shade to anamo adversity producers maybe. About the share on capacity to produce. Meaning say more the here you have the capacity. Now yaka and it said any more baby being come on my sham. Yeah, yasem I die and what did I can say? AKWAABA MAGIC a Ghana full in it is strength with it. We share that can be made for pound. And food be a use on the man and the assistant on the film industry. Some for me, in our own perception. Me power chow. Yen the any AKWAABA MAGIC and AKWAABA MAGIC ebusu. Ebia what he be anya woden. Me waha. Room biya e course biya I'm here. I was here sesam enye no. Wonti bibia ase a masande me number na to da mo ka che. Na yen take advantage. If he said what you dream who said if you do achievements AKWAABA MAGIC ebusu waha. What it will mean for the Ghana film industry. Omo de na ye mfie bienu. Next year na do mfie bienu. Wo mo de asesa. Wo fa bia be fa bia no omo de na ye hwe no na most of your profile be ready ni. Nkwala omo ba na enu asanka enye say yen idea na stronger. Just say ye mo ye bin kra. E so mo enti mesremo me pacho 2 ways any kwanya ye faso e dey content or AKWAABA MAGIC so commission no mesi so me chirichiri nkakra e kire se yen identify producers either say on one story I review I who say why na your man resources they will hear every resource he needs or she needs the producer needs to produce for us you know your friend commission na I am going to be in tears here. If you want more dream say who you know. Will be on any daily. Media me straightforward. I will tell you as it is. Who cannot be sir, on the cash or second you can see I want it. If you say me
for 20 years I've been a screenwriter and a storyteller. I've seen a lot of work that has come out of here, and in the few years that sorry, voice is a bit too deep. Can you hear me? Yeah. Right. So in the last few months, sorry, can anybody still not hear me? I mean, slow down. Awesome. It's one person. Sorry. It's okay.
Somebody will interpret.
She's here to help us. Thank you. Okay, so in the few months that I've been actively looking through pitches, some of the best pitches I've ever gotten are from Ghana. So that it's not like I'm being a politician. Also, some of the best pitches I got, that when I got the final script, they did not match, was also from Ghana. I'm just being honest. Right? So let me tell you what that translates to for me. The reason I think everybody's in this room is because we like to tell stories. Right? We can all agree. We like to tell stories. Is there anybody here that did a 4-year course and a master's in film studies?
4 years.
You did?
4 years. My master's.
Anybody else? Should we greeting you? Anybody else? We love it so much, we learned how to do it. Most of us jumped in the field and learned as we were working. I say we because that's exactly the same thing that happened to me or happened with me, right? We do this because we love storytelling. But there are systems to do it in such a way that your work will travel. Right? In such a way that you tell the story you want to tell, but it can be accepted anywhere. Because the thing about storytelling is we are painting pictures with human emotion. And we are all human, doesn't matter what tribe, what country, that's all of us, right? Idea, story, script, they are not the same thing. Some of the worst projects I ever worked on in my career was when somebody had an idea and 1 week later they were on set. Some of you have seen this before.
Yeah.
It's where you had an idea and it was a good idea, but it wasn't developed into a story and therefore there was no hope for a script. Please note, when I say script, I'm not saying you have to have a fully printed out 200-page document, because I will admit some projects I've seen that were great didn't have a full 200-page script, but they had a fully laid out step-by-step of what the story was. Great. Therefore, the most important thing is your premise. It's a fancy word, but it's your premise. That's the word that's used in the world, across the world. That's the word for it, your premise. So sometimes you have a great idea or a great pitch, right? And somebody says, tell me, and you're very excited. Then you tell the person, and the person's like, I'm not really understanding, I'm not seeing it, right? That's because as basic as this formula looks, that's everything. If you can answer that, you no longer have an idea. You have a story. It's very simple. You just have to fill in the blanks, right? I put this because I don't know the title, right? This is the story of your lead character. Right? This is the story of your lead character. Who wants, what is their goal? By doing what is their plan. But it's stopped by who's the bad guy, or what is stopping them. Which causes what is the tension. That's it. If you can answer that. So for instance, you can say, I have an idea of a film that is set around a burial. I've just come back from my uncle's burial. Many traumatic things happened there. There will be a good film here, right? Put it in that form. If you picture and you say, this is the story of my uncle's burial, already off. Who's the lead character? Oh, this is the story of my uncle. Wait, is that not your uncle's burial? The dead man? It will not work. Are you understanding me? Yeah. Have an idea. The big thing that differentiates an idea, and I'm simplifying, but this is just the simple truth. An idea is great. Ideas come from everywhere. We are inspired by a million things, right? If you can't spell it out like that, you don't have a story. You have an idea. It's not ready to present yet. If it's not ready to present, it's nowhere near ready to shoot. Are we together? Yeah. Again, this may look super simple, but this is a shortcut to getting your pitch picked anywhere in the world. You pitch it like that, and the person you pitch to says, so what now happened now? How did it end? Done. You are there. The whole point of a pitch is to get someone like me to say, so what happened? Where's the rest? Let me read the script. When are you starting shoot? Do you understand? Because a script is not the same thing as a story, which is not the same thing as an idea, right? It all starts with an idea. Develop it to a story, get your story solid, then write your script, because a script is a technical document. It's a production blueprint. It's a technical document. Nobody entered this business to write technical documents. You know what I mean? We enter to tell stories. A script is one way we tell stories. If your script is well developed, you should have enough setups and payoffs. But that's a fancy word for saying cause and effect. Here's what I mean. You see the formula here? Everything leads to each other. The problem is when you make things happen because you just want it to be a little longer. When you add one sister character, I was not there in the beginning because you know your film was a little short. I've done it before, so it's not that I'm blaming anybody. You know what I mean? If it doesn't lead to the other, then there's a problem. You will get notes, or people will say, I don't know, it seems a bit unfocused. You see this? You know, you can't come and tell me, this is the story of 4 girls looking for love in Accra. Does that fit here? No, it doesn't. Right? Because I don't think anybody woke up and felt, today I feel like watching the story of 4 girls. Which girl? Right? Someone once told me many, many years ago that we're not in the business of making motion pictures. We're in the business of making emotion pictures. So I modified it and added honest in front. We're in the business of making honest emotion pictures. If you are not feeling what you are watching, the stranger who will watch it 4 years after you made it 2,000 miles away will not feel it. An old writing teacher used to tell me, if you didn't cry when you're writing a sad scene, it's not sad. I don't know how, because I've written many scenes where people died. It was not me, I've died before. But you get my point. The more of yourself you put inside the work, honest emotions, the better it will resonate. Because we are strange people. We tell stories to people we will never meet. I mean, we tell stories and we put it out in the world and expect people we will never meet to watch it. And we're putting it on a platform now where people who are not even from your culture, who may not understand the little nuances, but they must feel it, right? So the biggest mandate in any story is if there is no honest emotion inside it, it will not go far. Be it comedy, then the honest emotion is joy and laughter, right? If you just make it and you're like, it's funny, they will laugh.
We location or how shoot senior Jabbre. Now, dear, a year pa or one said it's about the story. Or static can say, yeah, it's them hanging and let's happy because your DJ story come. And I never found come, they become a story no so. Say, oh, try, and you won't know trauma. And there's a coffee see an episode can't say, see Hannah. Oh, catch you, and I will be a woofy. And you want I will catch you. Means about the so you are writing the story, oh, trust story, and my audience be your papa for shit. Any time you are such a daily vote you. It's me pass the idea about you know, my example say, oh, fair ye. You never be great, cause see what it's be about him. I'll be say, interesting. I'll be come a month for only see it. It's saying that Obekas has no idea now. Be told him say, we will never be wrong of a year. It's a better than a bit me develop Yamana script level now to go back to try. Okay, said the worst mistake I won't pay. He said, Obinia idea what the team many idea we say will be team. Now we have no location now we'll try. When you're that and developing idea, no and free idea stage, no, and produce story, and free story now produce script, no co-location could try. In fact, for the buyer, sister Pierre be an only set of a camel, sister Pierre be she, and a story enough that offer sister Pierre side, me one day, brothers, once a year. It's a story now, Bassa. Oshakra, it's in the corner, sorry, no good. It's a idea now. Now, they would develop it to the story stage. Normal, very simple premise to a story. It was starting with story fun. Why not story fun? If I grab the then I grab the and it looking very basic, but Sanya sini tragedy and a story can tell in city. Hey, and then me quite a year, then you see share the appear way in say, and then on. So that is the storytelling process. But oh yes, so when you are hey, I'm a see on pay and you're on the aircraft one. So conflict. You understand what I mean? In design marketing, you are presenting a very, very simple say. Sorry, no, if I pursue again or persoye, you could hear, but only your home penny money. So all those small elements, no, yeah, feel say I send a senior panic, but I know that yeah, this is story one man a day to be your persuasion. What I say is, hey, it's all better than a home penny, a home penny, I shake it up, you better must open also, yes, in the obey. So that's the conflict, and then how do we resolve conflicts? So this is a very basic premise or Yama is a 10 years old true story. My dear way and guide will say, as a never mind a day no person. Then so why not a sinning finds out on my yes, I get our person. Now, fame, ever could be saying. Eventually, if the person is able to do it, what will be the outcome? So, oh, my side way told Tima, a bad boy story I will train to me if I started there. Story no for breakfast, you will not pay a 350 baby and good year. Breakfast, so this breakfast started, I saw the breakfast could be. And my story could be sister Pia Swap. No one man till say, Chili, a breakfast for train, maybe happy. Story always story.
Yeah,
It's as basic as that. Or person say, want to me fashion crown coffee. Fasad deal way to team say, what's that to say what true story? Who free her and sign waka. Okay, so I say, and you said, you should say they are like 200-page story. Because Sinibia Washa, Neniji Mopa, no moon crass a 200-page story. No moon crack, like scenes and scenarios to say they are said they move a or I say. Next to say, as I said, Nipano Tronics and say, dream, and answers our questions when in anything. Oko shoot here at the end, not a camera will be at TV share. So, and then he spoke about what the script is. Script near Jane. Script near Dia say, Ofa, Obia, or what see feel me na me, dear was soy. It's a typical script, say, Vanda Far, when what is expected of him, which is the cinematography side. Lighting person far, when what is expected. Makeup person far, when what is expected. Of every sound person, everybody, actor, any. Oni maybe I know Gina our cancer no kind. Oni send the both for another than the near Jan or the cancer now kind. It is script only technical documentary. Then now be the DA Juma. And he spoke about the cause and effect. So when you go back to Sunny earlier slide on the marina, where he's talking about antiquity pedeng and a year day, it is the cause and effect that a boy will build your story. No? Eti osi opesikawi ena ekiase on farmer no eti enya obeye den e wo farm den na makwa kodua ena ye den so that gradually when you see susu sansoni ena kofa away by then you are building your story to the progression. Ena he spoke about writing with honest emotions. There be I think some of the best stories are Ghana free. Like Kumawood. Stories are very relatable. We shall say, sister, we not sister BT face, and not here, and another BT, a feature say on Susanna not here. A very relatable, like who character now, who said, bro, meaning no, and I now need no, but bro now play no, why encounter pay, and only stories are like a person because a lived experience with what they honesty in a Troy. It what's it? Emotions not say. What is it? I'm not going to go for the before no boy. Eti audience so sharp. Some emotions now actor no who write and what trauma actor no exhibit here. Sa na me am tifi menya. Eti go okra what if I go cry to me future actor no screen is no. And then was saying as the year, who if you are shall now go for grab or command but so it means that nipa no or throw with the honesty of the emotions no. So let me say in the kakra that's Victor say try a script and say you develop your idea into story which will eventually become script now. We should have that in mind. So be what questions yeah.
The person you no question kakra. On say the way we see say Fabia Mr. Apesimu na Uma will be for Abiru. So about series. When you come to the series system, maybe it might be a little different. Because maybe it might start with Mr. Kwesi. And as within the story, a series, no, because and yes, it 1 hour 45 minutes, my telling the story. It say a cosa, measure say the system we might be a little bit different from whatever you might use. Sanity and I say, still, yes, I will make sure say we go through all the system.
Right. I think I can answer that one without translation. Correct me if I go off with a series, it's slightly different, but it's the same. It's just you are put and then you have so for a series, very simplified. You have a story A, B, and C. 3 stories minimum. I like to do 6 because the thicker the soup, the sweeter it is. But 3 stories, A, B, C. You need a complete story A, complete story B, complete story C. So that when you put the 3 on top of each other, your protagonist story A, so your lead, this is the story of Sheila. For story B, story of Linda. She's been stopped by Sheila. Do you understand? Sheila has her own story, Linda has her own story, and the third person is her brother Kwesi, who has his own story. Do you understand what I mean? So the difference is you layer stories on top of each other. But there is an A story, and that A story means this is the most important story. So it's going to be the story of a woman, then her 2 children are B and C. Or it's the story of a woman and her business partner is B, her husband is story. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. But yes, I think you take a point. That's a very good point.